Hello guys, this is Vaish. So the December 30th Hindu editorial. Last 10 days I have not been doing videos. I was busy with a lot of test series works and all. So you could see like 11 days before we had done up to December 29th the Hindu editorial. And it's not like you have to watch the editorial on that respective day itself. Any day you watch, it is going to help you. Okay. And most importantly, if you're giving UPSC 2024, I would say that you get serious now because the first month of 2024 is already in the last stage, and now in the next 5 months you have to study everything, okay, literally everything. So in case you have not begun, even now you can start, because there are programs available, there are test series available, there are lectures available. Nowadays, preparing UPSC is not a very big rocket science like 10-15 years back. Okay, now everything is available. Most of the mentors like us are giving you everything what you want, and still if you don't study, you actually deserve to fail. Okay, so there is no regret or guilt you should be having after failing. Okay, if you did not study, you will fail. That is very, very simple. And this exam where the success ratio is less than 0.01%, you have to study. Okay, you have no other option. So now 2024, if you are giving, we had our test series up to 5 batches we launched, and most serious aspirants would have joined it already. But again, many people ask like, I want only specific subjects. Okay, so that is why we are doing this geography optional videos and separate videos. Yesterday ma'am did. So like that, we usually do this subject wise test series. Okay, subject wise, meaning we already have the complete package where hundreds of tests are given to you, everything solved, everything having explanations. If it's current affairs, it will be having the newspaper link, so everything. So now I'll do a separate video for launching this, but because you are watching my editorial very sincerely as an early access, you will be the ones who will be knowing about it even before others. Okay. So all the subjects, every like history, geography, polity, separately if you want to buy. Okay, because some people will be there like, I am confident of geography, I need just history, I need just economics, I need just current affairs, or maybe I need current affairs of last 5 years. So like that, we have separately classified it, and we do this every year. It's not a new thing. Many students are there who enroll to these things every year. So you can also do that. So I'll show you everything in one screenshot, one slide itself. This in detail I'll explain in the launch video, but you would already, if you've seen launch video, you will know, okay, our test series launch video, you will know like what we provide. Usually our pack, okay, this I have put in pack 1 itself. Usually we give more than 100 tests actually, but that is including 2 years of current affair, including 1 year of current affair. It will be 93 tests, then 270 revision charts are there, 60 snippet cards are there. These are all in every launch video we do of like batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. I would have explained, and you would have seen it also, but maybe you couldn't enroll it, or you did not want to enroll a big package like this. So that is why we have classified into separate pack 2 to pack 15 here. You can see here. So it's nothing but the same thing, the 93 test, I've put it into like 15 test, 18 test, 10 test, like that, in different subject category. Like example, the most important, history, from which many questions comes in your prelims. So there is this ancient, medieval, modern, art and culture, based on NCRT, based on R.S. Sharma, Satish Chandra, Nitin Singhania, anything you can imagine. Every textbook based questions and answer with explanation is explained in this PDF format. Okay, so 18 out of this 93, 18 separately in pack 2 we have kept it. Okay, so this you can get it like a nominal price. So like that, we have classified it so that those students who feel they need only subject wise. Okay, and the beauty of Vaishya's test series is these are all soft copy PDF. So you can use it for your lifetime. Okay, in case you fail this attempt, okay, which most of you will fail, and that is not your problem. It is a vacancies problem. It is a difficulty level. It's like that. Next year, the same history test you have to anyway study, because static is not going to change. NCRT is not going to change. Your Satish Chandra, R.S. Sharma, Nitin Singhania, nothing is going to change. Spectrum. Okay, so that is why this unlimited validity. You can keep it with you. You can even print it if you want and then read it hard copy wise. That is your choice. But I won't recommend printing hundreds of thousands of pages. You can read it in your online itself, in mobile phone itself. These PDFs are simply accessible in your this thing. Okay, we'll send you to your Gmail only. You can download and use it wherever you want. So these things, packages, pack 2 is the most like bestseller, I will tell, because many people are afraid of history and facts and figures and dates and all. And every MCQ of every subject is designed by me only. Okay, everything is designed by me. So the pack 3, if you see, is a subset of the pack 2. That is spectrum alone if you need. Okay, out of this 18, 4 of them are spectrum. So if you bought pack 2, then no need to buy pack 3. Okay, it comes included in that. But some people will want this modern history alone. So that is why we kept a separate pack like this. Then we have this NCRT based, which is again very important. So history class 6 to 12th, geography class 6 to 12th, and then economics class 11th. Okay, these I feel most important for your prelims exam. That is why this will be there in this package. Okay, history will be class 6, 7, 8 and 12. Okay, because 9, 10, 11 is not important for prelims. And this, if you don't know the fact, that means you did not even watch the foundation videos which we give you on day 1. That is why you don't know why 9, 10, 11 is not important. Okay. Then next one, geography alone will not be too many tests. It will be like 5 plus 3, 8 tests. Okay, geography and maps. So we put it like a combined package of 18 tests. That is geography, maps, environment and science. Why? Because most of these topics are interrelated. Okay, some questions when you see, you won't understand whether it's a geography question or an environment question or a science question. Everything is interlinked. Okay, when it comes to nature and this Vibgyor, the rainbow, many things are interrelated among all these three subjects. That is why we clubbed it together. Okay, then you have this polity test, which is Lakshmikant based, and the non-Lakshmikant based also, which is all the topics which you need for your prelims. Okay, so edition 4, 5, 6, everything is covered, and other things also. Okay, only difference between polity pack and the other packs is that in polity, the explanation will be not very lengthy. Okay, everything will be there, the question, answer, and then the reason why each statement is wrong or right, that will be there. But we didn't give like a lot of notes inside that, because Lakshmikant as a textbook itself should be read. Okay, you cannot summarize Lakshmikant ever. Lakshmikant has to be read in its originality, because in between every line UPSC question comes. Every line, there is nothing which you can summarize. That is why the polity test explanation in some of the tests will be little lesser compared to other tests where lot of notes are there. And then pack 7, the 270 revision chart and 60 snippet cards, from which every year lot of questions comes in the prelims. Okay, one of our like unique thing which we generate here. Okay, then you have economics, which is 5 economics based test, which is again static, current affair, everything will be there, and economic survey will be there. Okay, and then you have the 4 important bodies, that is international organizations like BRICS, WHO, World Bank. You will see like in the last 2 years, many questions out of 100 questions in prelims, at least 15 questions are based on this section alone. Okay, that's why we designed this as a separate category. Then we have the government schemes, starting from the 2014 Swachh Bharat till date, whatever schemes are there. Okay, it will be there in this. Okay, and then the golden one, current affair. Current affair, if you see pack 14, pack 14 is inclusive in pack 1. Okay, because that is the latest 12 months of current affair. That is 2023 June. That is last year's prelims till upcoming prelims, that 12 months. Okay, so that in case you are enrolling pack 1, then you don't need to buy any of the, you don't need to buy pack 14. Okay, but the other things you can buy, because these are older current affair. If you see the months and date I've given clearly, 2019 to 20, 20 to 21, 21 to 22, like that we have given. Okay, and then if you want, suppose subject you don't want any of the subject, then you can go for directly pack 15, 60 months of current affair. That is the combination of this one, 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14. That is 2019 June to this thing, and this is a special price only till January 31. Okay, January 31. So that is the Republic Day kind of offer, you can call it. And if you want to see sample test of any of this, okay, then you can just send 3 free tests into this email. Okay, put subject and send a blank email, 3 free tests. Immediately I'll send you 3 tests, maybe latest maybe August or September, any 2 current affair PDF I'll send you. You will see the quality, you will see how much content is there, and that way you can then decide to enroll. Okay, anything you want, other doubts, you can come and WhatsApp me directly in this number. Okay, so this is the thing which is a separate launch video I will do, showing more samples of PDFs and all, which anyway I think you would have seen in the community tab also. I post a lot of MCQ in Instagram, we post in WhatsApp, we put, so you would have already seen the quality of Vaishya test series. Okay, so this is a early access for you because you saw the editorial video today. Others who skip the editorial will have to wait till the launch video comes out. Okay, so you make use of this and try to enroll. Okay, so this was the latest batch also, which we did, the 2024 latest batch, which is 132 days timetable, and that enrollment is kind of closed. It's the same thing as the pack 1 which you see, which you see in this particular slide, the subject wise pack. And this again, it's not like you enroll and then immediately everything will be given. There will be scheduled to it. Okay, there will be scheduled like weekly we'll give you 2 tests or 3 tests like that. Up till your prelims you will keep getting. So don't expect that you pay and immediately the first day you will get. Some of the tests you will get, like maybe NCRTs and all, instant access will give because it's only 5 tests. Or maybe current affairs we'll get all the completed months. So like that, there will be certain things which will be immediately accessible, others will be as per a schedule, and the schedule I'll give you on the day 1 itself. Okay, first day you come and enroll to this, that time itself I'll tell you what is the order in which you will get all these tests. Okay, so that is about the test series packs. Now we will go to today's editorial, and I hope you have already started getting hoodies and bags and all. You would see unboxing videos in Instagram and YouTube. Many more are given. It's all free to our students who have bought our test series. Okay. So now again, if you see 2025 students don't enroll to any of these, because you will need to study a little more like in a detailed way. You have like 2 years time, and don't hurry into subjects. Okay, because you have to do basics first. So that is why we'll guide you in the coming days. One more batch, detailed batch will come. That time we will give you more details. So now Qatar, India, and Chennai floods. And then the disability day was on December 3. Based on that, here on December 30, one article has come. So these 3 we will discuss. Here it is US president election, and here it is ground zero, not required. So here again, I didn't find anything very useful for prelims here, but for your mains, you will get a lot of order points in these articles. And because of that reason, I have included India-Qatar relationship basic points, which you can use for your IR, this thing, okay, GS2 mains is there, GS2 mains, international relation, India-Qatar relation can be asked. That time, some points of what all trade they do, what all import-export they do, that points I will give you, okay. So make sure you have already WhatsApped me and you are connected with me, because following on WhatsApp is the very first step to take your journey along with Vaishya. Okay, only then you will get access to everything, the foundation videos, the lectures, everything will start only with the WhatsApp access. So now, map, always you have to see first, you know, Saudi Arabia, the biggest player in the Middle East, and their rival country, you can tell Iran is here, and then here UAE is there. These are the three big players, and these three are now, I think, added to the BRICS also. And now here in between, there are many small countries. Okay, here top Kuwait also will be there. You can see here Kuwait. Then Bahrain is this small, very tiny island, and this is Qatar, where the football World Cup happened now. Qatar, Doha is the capital, and this Gulf is called the Persian Gulf. Okay, Iran's old name is Persia, so it is called Persian Gulf. And here below UAE, we'll have Oman. This will be Oman, and again below Saudi, you will have Yemen. Okay. And this small portion, you see, this small portion, that is actually part of Oman. Okay, it's actually part of Oman. Many people don't know that. So if somebody asks like Persian Gulf opens up to something and here any country is there, don't think it is UAE. UAE is there, but this small bit is Oman also. Okay, so now, as I told, some static facts I'll give you first before going further. Okay, so Indian community, in large population is living there in Qatar, and they contribute in various sectors. That can be like any expertise sector. Okay, you can take government sector, private sector, local establishment, everywhere these Indians will be living. Okay. And then we will see this thing, remittances. Okay, obviously when people are living, they will send out money back to India also. Okay, they'll send back money to India. So that is also a huge number when it comes to Qatar versus India. Okay, so $750 million per annum. And then schools, there are 14 Indian schools in Qatar with CBSE syllabus, and you will know many Indians who live in Dubai or Qatar and all, they still go to Indian schools only. Okay. And then defense also, we are like having training, we have defense exercises between the Indian Navy and Coast Guard. So here one exercise, Zair al-Bahar. Okay, Zair al-Bahar, or the roar of the sea, is a naval exercise between India and Qatar Navy. So that is one prelims fact I can tell you can take away from this article. Okay, remaining, it's not very interesting one. Then again, if you see, there is a regular flow of Indian artists performing in Qatar at events organized by the community organization. You will see like the Bollywood stars or all these people, any musicians, all these people go there and they participate in the cultural activities. Okay, any program of the association which Indian communities organizing through private sponsors and all, Indians go there and participate. Then again, if you see the 21st June declared as the International Day of Yoga, which India proposed and now it has become official, that time Qatar also supported India. Okay. And then now coming to the oil, which the most important thing, Qatar is the largest supplier of liquefied natural gas, that is LNG, to India. And India imports around 70% of its need of natural gas from Qatar. Okay, this may be a new fact to you. 70% come from that small country called Qatar. It's not from Saudi or it's not from USA or Russia or anywhere. It is from Qatar. Qatar key export to India, okay, include again LNG, LPG, chemicals, petrochemicals, plastic and aluminium. Okay, and what do we export? What do we export to Qatar? The cereals, the rice, copper articles, iron and steel articles, vegetables, plastic products, construction material, textiles and garments. Okay. So the last few years, if you see the trade volume, it has decreased because of the rates of gas and oil declining in the international market. Okay, so these names of things you have import and export, you can note it down. And the ranking wise, it is the 4th largest export destination. Okay, India is considered to be the 4th largest export destination for the state of Qatar. And now in banking sector also, there is a good relation. So these are all the important points you have to mandatorily write whenever India-Qatar question is asked. Okay, now coming to the editorial, you would have heard that 8 Indian Navy personnel are being like put for capital punishment, and then during the G20 and during other events and all, Modi has spoke to the Qatar government, and then we have reduced it. Okay, kind of the capital punishment, we have brought it down to the lower punishment levels. And if at all India faces such issues in Middle East countries and all, 3 steps can be possible. Okay. First is you continue to keep contacting the Qatar ruling person, and then ask for a review of it, ask for like conviction has to be like considered again and brought down the punishment. Okay, and else you can like if that fails, you can then appeal for like a pardon, okay, which in Indian context also you will know like how the mercy petition and things are all going on. So like that you can ask for that. Again, the Qatar rulers have to consider that, because in the past they have done it, so that they can try. Okay, and the third option is asking like bring the men to the, or the convicts to India. Okay, bring them into India as per this 2015 bilateral agreement on transfer of sentenced persons. So like this, these are the options in case you needed to know what happens when somebody is trialed in other country. Okay, so government has to use their diplomatic and political efforts and all, and then only we'll know which one we can implement. So as I told, the development happened after the COP28 time. Modi referred this to the Qatar leadership, and these people were first arrested in August 2022. And if you see, India has problems with other countries also. Like with Canada, we have issues, and we made it a big public issue also. We started firing their persons here in the embassy, and we did it like a very outrageous way we did it. But when it came to Qatar issue, we did not do that, okay, because the case is under trial, and the Indians are the ones in the conviction side. So we did not do like how we behaved with Canada. So that is a good thing which India or New Delhi has responsibly behaved, and they have taken it in a very diplomatic way, and we have got kind of leeway for the 8 persons, okay, 8 Navy persons in Qatar. And again, in the Middle East, you know, because of this Israel-Gaza tension, Israel and Palestine tensions, there are also a lot of problems are there, and we did not get offended by it, or we did not step back from still having talks with Qatar, and that is a good way that India has dealt with the thing, and hopefully we'll bring back the 8 Indians back safely. Okay, so this way, as I told, today's editorial doesn't have much content. It's just a news, one-liner news item, and for prelims, whatever you needed, I gave you in the first 2 slides, and then we'll see the next 2 articles also, which again is like a one-liner news. You can tell the center versus state issues, you know, especially with the south state, like it can be Kerala or Andhra or Tamil Nadu. It happens, and Chennai floods happened on December, you can tell December 3 onwards. So there was like heavy floods, the cyclone was there, and the funding is always a problem, okay, because states always tell like a center should declare these things as a national disaster. And the problem is there is no such convention in India that you have to declare something as national disaster. Okay, that happens when the severity is analyzed, and finally some kind of funding is given extra, but there is no actual term like a national disaster. Okay, it was done in the past, but for certain events only. So like this, the Nirmala Sitharaman, finance minister, and the Tamil Nadu government, Stalin and his son, the chief minister and his son, these people often goes into like even verbal arguments and problems. Even recently in the Ram Mandir issue also, you would have seen telecast being maybe sometimes hindered in certain areas of Tamil Nadu, and that way this talks go on. Okay, but Prime Minister anyway had assured that the center will be supporting, and funds like I think 7,000 crore as a final relief, and interim relief, and 12,000 as the damage thing, and 2,000 extra from the National Relief Fund. Like the total around 21,000 was asked to the union government, and in phases, if you see, after defense minister took an aerial survey over Chennai, like 450 crore, 500 crore, like that in phases it has been being disbursed to the state. And regarding the national disaster thing, as I told, when Uttarakhand floods 2013 and Kerala floods happened, it was classified as a disaster of severe nature, and that is what will be done based on the analysis. Okay, so that guidelines are not clear, and that because the problems are happening between center and state, the central government should ensure clear guidelines when it comes to the relief. Okay, that is one takeaway the government can take from this incident. And debate also should happen when, if you see here, the centrally sponsored schemes will be there. Okay, you should know there are 2 types of schemes in India: central sector scheme and centrally sponsored scheme. Okay, central sector scheme means 100% is by the center. Centrally sponsored scheme means it will be like maybe 60-40 or 90-10. It can be varying from northeast or southern states. It will be different, but center also contributes, state also contribute. So in such cases, there will be some portion of it called as a flexi fund, meaning you can divert it for some other purpose if needed. So that parliamentary committee in 2021 had told, in case of disasters and these things and all, you can use that thing, but it's still waiting a proper open debate and all. So that also the center has to consider while issuing these guidelines in future, that can the fund in the centrally sponsored thing getting diverted towards the restoration work and all, because that is important, that is priority at that moment when disaster happens. Then about the MSME industry, micro, small and medium, again they don't have any special relief norms declared till now. So the center should give relief to this sector also, because they are the ones who employ 1.4 crore people in the state, okay, in Tamil Nadu. And same way, every state they should consult, like the Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Orissa, West Bengal, Gujarat. These are all the ones having back-to-back cyclones or effect of monsoons and all. So whenever you formulate new disaster management norms, you have to discuss with these people to avoid a political controversy. Okay, so this is the article number 2. Now the third article, neuropsychiatric disorders. Okay, this term, if you have not heard, this is like something you have, like maybe depression, anxiety, anything which is related to your nervous or mental breakdown, and these things is all classified under neuropsychiatric disorder. Okay, epilepsy term, if you have not heard, epilepsy is again like loss of consciousness, anxiety, everything, meaning your nervous thing, okay, some electrical rhythms, if it's getting disturbed in your brain and it causes a disorder, it causes like you are not being able to be stable, then that is called epilepsy. Okay, so same like that, here number of terms are mentioned, all these comes under neuropsychiatric disorder. So this is what is covered in today's article, even though it is, the heading is like Disability Day, December 3 and all, it is focusing on this kind of disability, meaning your mental related disability. Okay, so it's almost a month, International Day of Persons with Disability, December 3. December 3 again important, that is the day when Chennai cyclone happened, and that is the day when this is the Disability Day. And here if you see transformative solutions that lead to inclusive development, leaving no one behind. Okay, this is what United Nations told, that you should have solutions for everyone, nobody should be left behind. It's not like only physical disability you have to take care, you have to work on innovations and everything to deal in this field also, neuropsychiatry, okay, which is linking to the brain-mind interface. So several treatments, many things are coming up in the news. You would have seen Alzheimer's disease or Parkinson's disease. Many diseases are there for which there is no proper treatment. But nowadays, new innovations are coming, and new tablets and new things are being invented, which may work and will be become popular in the future. Okay, so if you see the list of diseases or list of traumas they have given as per your age, like if you see childhood, they have given autism, attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, intellectual disability. Then when it comes to adult life, it is like anxiety, depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, that is OCD, then eating disorder, then schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, everything, okay, in adolescence and adult life. Then after that, in across the lifespan, if you take, you have this headache, epilepsy, spinal injury, traumatic brain injury, etc. And old age, you have this stroke, neurodegenerative conditions such as the Alzheimer's dementia, the Parkinson's disease. So all these things in different, in case a question comes in your mains, you can use all this, okay, because I don't think in prelims these kind of things will be asked and asking you to list. Okay, maybe anything else specific to these diseases and news, it will come in prelims, else it is more useful for your mains exam. Okay, so with such a large burden of people from all age groups, we have to take rehabilitation measures. We have to do something to take care of these people also. Okay, so WHO has a report, you can tell, global burden of disease study. Okay, this also UPSC can ask you in prelims. So 2.4 billion people have these conditions, and they should they'll be benefiting from rehabilitation if the steps are taken. And the number from 1990 to 2019 has increased by 63%. Okay, so it has to be prioritized in all countries. And reason being, it is all under-resourced, the funding is less, the staff is less, everything is less, and it has to be designed to address the wide spectrum of mental health problems. And it should not be like general doctors alone, there should be specialists also. Okay, there should be specialists and other caretakers for these people. Like if you see, beyond doctors and nurses, range of professionals, that is physical and occupational therapist, speech and language therapist, psychological therapist, professional caregivers, all these things you can mention in your mains answer if a question comes on this mental disability. Okay, and you have to spread awareness also. And you have to encourage all the medical professionals and the government, the private sector, everybody, that this is an essential service. This cannot be done like an optional point. It has to be there every area, okay, in every district or every place, this should be there. And improving their training, giving them more opportunities, give them more incentives to work in these areas. All these things are the steps which government should take care, that they also will not hesitate to go and support these people. Okay, and scientific advantages, as I told you, should make use of it. And these are all examples only, just for your, like, suppose in prelims it comes like repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation was in news, related to what? So it is like all these depression and this Parkinson's disease, the tremors, all these stroke and anything brain related injuries. For that, scientific treatment methods you can tell. Okay, so these 4 or 5 names, just by heart it. Okay, non-invasive brain stimulus procedure, then this RTMS which I told you now, then functional or peripheral magnetic stimulation, then transcranial electrical stimulation. Okay, it's all like you would have seen, like giving mental shock, sometimes electric shock and all. So it's all different formats of there in different doses and different needs as per the diseases. So that is all given different names. Okay, so it is showing success in improving memory and cognition, mood and things are getting corrected, sleep disorders are being corrected. So it is all having its own advantage, and it is portable, it can be used anywhere. So these are all the future, and hopefully India also will develop more things and give it to the world. Okay, so this transcutaneous auricular vagus nerve stimulation. Okay, this also is another treatment method. In the post-COVID time it has developed, and earlier it was for epilepsy alone, and now it is being used for various other things like depression, migraine and all. So this again, everything has to be like having collaboration, because there are billions of people with disability worldwide, 80% being in the developing countries itself. So funding has to come. United Nations have to again call for more and more promises from the national level. Same like we have sustainable development goals and all. You should have, for these mental disability reasons also, you should have some proper goals set. Okay, so that everybody in the government, public sector, private sector will collaborate and find solutions. Okay, this is the overall article. So if you see 3 articles which we discussed today, it's not very great articles, but you would have learned something new for the first time. Okay, so now WhatsApp this number, because 2024 prelim students, I don't want you to delay the preparation. Okay, you have to study now, and these PDFs are having lifetime validity, soft copy PDF, and it will always help you. Okay, there will be not a single MCQ which is of no use or which is of not UPSC standard. Everything will be covered for your benefit only, and you can start reading it now and learn. Okay, whether it's NCERT or Spectrum or Lakshmikant or economics, geography, maps, environment, everything is there. Okay, and current affairs is the must buy pack. I'll tell you, this one, pack 14 is mandatory. If you don't buy this, then we can't guarantee you any success kind of thing. Okay, because current affairs is something which is in the news, and news is always prioritized by UPSC. Okay, and news includes every subject. It can be economic topic, it can be a polity topic, it can be history topic. So 12 months of current affair is mandatory. Okay, and if you do 24 months, that is even better. And in case again for any combo, special combo, like you want to pack 10 and 12 together or 12 and 14 together, that also we can work out some discount and all in the WhatsApp. Okay, so you come and ask and come and tell. Anyway, this pack 15 is the bestseller, and you can buy this. So that will give you 5 years of current affair, and you can use it for every exam you are giving. Okay, wherever current affair is there, you can use. Then again, revision chart is also preferred by students. That also you can come and get it. Okay, ideally I hope you have already enrolled to pack 1. So whoever is enrolled to the complete test series, you don't need to buy any of the pack. Okay, you are already being given all these things. And 2025 student, wait for the launch video for the batch 2. It will come soon. Okay, and give us all the feedback so that we can keep improving. And I'll come up with the next video soon. And geography NCERT 1 lecture series we are beginning this week. Ma'am will do it. So wait for that also. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.